Hello, I am ABC10 meteorologist Rob Carlmark out here in Northern California, where the weather, honestly, this summer, it's been pretty good. So we're going to continue with this forecast, which is broken up into different regions. We have a million different microclimates, but the main ones are the coast, the valley areas, the foothills, which is mountains that are between 1,000 to about 5,000 feet, and then the higher points of the mountain range out to the east called the Sierra Nevada mountain range. And that place has been very busy lately with lots of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon, but now that's trending dry. I have to go backward just for a second here because when you look back at July in Northern California, it's been exceptionally cool. In fact, one of the coolest Julys ever on record for not only Sacramento, but for the Bay Area, San Francisco, a whole bunch of spots, just absolutely incredible with widespread 80s. 80s are so rare. The normal highs are in the low 90s, and quite often there's a ton of triple digits. We only had one 100-degree plus day in the entire month of July. So it rarely looks like this. Not only has it been cooler, that's lowered the fire activity by quite a bit, and we're just seeing lots of really great air quality. Now, we've had a lot of fires. I think a lot of people don't know this. There's thousands of fires throughout the year in California, and sometimes they get away, they're uncontrolled, and then you see hundreds of thousands burned. So it's been fairly busy, especially recently for Southern California, the Central Coast. This is what we've seen in that area. So we've got Northern California, Central Coast is right here, and we had a fire breakout that's burned about 50,000 acres. So it's very busy in the Los Padres National Forest, producing a lot of smoke, and that's going to continue until it's out. There's just no big weather help as far as strong onshore winds or rain or anything like that. That's just not going to happen for months. So air quality in the area has been really good lately. One thing that we suffer from quite often in the middle of summer is that because of the nature of the topography, the coastal range, the valley, we call this the Central Valley, but it's split up into the Sacramento Valley related to the Sacramento River, and then the San Joaquin Valley related to the San Joaquin River and all the rivers that move into it. So San Joaquin flows north, the Sacramento flows south. This is a low-lying area that what happens is the pollution that's created along with the weather patterns, you get trapped air pollution and it just doesn't move. When you get onshore wind, which we've had a lot lately, that disperses the smoke particles, the pollution particles, and you get really bad air quality. We've had onshore wind daily, so it's been really good help for our air quality. Here's our Monday temperatures for today. You can pick a spot. It's going to be great weather with 80s for the foothills. The higher terrain is going to be looking at highs right in the mid to upper 70s. We've got Yosemite is right around 80 degrees. Sequoia, Kings Canyon National Park, probably those are some places you may know. It's going to be great. Now, along the immediate coast, because the ocean water is in the 50s, we're looking at some cooler weather in those spots. That's the green because you're just so close to the ocean and the wind's blowing toward land there. Then you start to get away from the ocean. You're looking at 70s and then also some 90s as well. Far northern California, huge number of microclimates, 60s along the coast and kind of gray and foggy. And then once you get inland, it's all about the 90s. So some really good quality early August temperatures with highs near 90 degrees, which is technically below average. The mountains are going to be experiencing a warm up into the 80s. The foothills are going to go to the low 90s. The coastline is going to remain relatively cool with not a whole lot of changes except maybe some 70s. For the valley spots, we're looking at a great 7-day forecast because there's only one warming trend getting us close to 100 degrees, which is above average but far from the records, then cooling just in time for the weekend, and that extends well into next week.